Are you interested in learning more about holistic health astrology? All right, root work, things that have to do with your body, how planets and how the zodiac signs and things can affect your personal, physical, mental, and spiritual body, then you come to the right place. For those of y'all that's coming in for the first time, my name is Crew, aka A Rainy Storm, and if you're here to transform, then you've come to the right place. All right. For those of us coming in for the first time, welcome to my humble abode. For those who are returning, what it is, what's up? All right, we're gonna jump right into it, but before I jump right into it, I want to let y'all know that I do have personal readings available. I also have download PDF cheat sheets available, and by this time, I think by the time I drop this and put it out, we do have Venus retrograde. The video that dropped, I think so. Let me think. Yes, I think so. If not, you could check it because it should be dropping by March 1st or March 2nd. So you can definitely check that out. And we also have extended videos available under that video as well. So you definitely want to check that out to get more information of what this Venus retrograde is going to do via your rising sign. Okay, so let's just go ahead and jump right into it. We're talking about Libra here in Rootwork Astrology. All right. In holistic health astrology. Okay, so first and foremost, we'll start off with what is the energy of Libra. All right, well, first off, it is Venus. It's ruled by Venusian energy. All right, Venus is the natural attractor. It attracts things to it, people, places, things, items, objects. Love, money, finances, collaboration is the energy of Libra and the energy of Venus. The finer things in life is what you can see with Venusian energy as well. You can also see people who are very artistic and creative with Venusian energy, but it wants to find balance. All right, but that's not just the root of it. Okay, this is where we see law. This is where we see contractual agreements. This can be physical contractual agreements. This can be spiritual contractual agreements as well with this Libra energy is here. You can also see like I said, collaborations, intimate relationships. Intimate relationships is also a big one here. So when I look at the energy of Libra and holistic astrology, it's really about finding balance within the body, you know. But we'll get a little bit more deeper into that later on. Not in this video, but we'll get more deeper into that overall later on. Now, when we talk about the body parts, when it comes to Libra and Rootwork Astrology, we're focusing here on the kidneys, the loins, and the appendix. I also want to add, I know Saturn has to do with the bones. It also has to do with the skin, but Libra also has to do with the skin, okay? It also has to do with the outward, I guess you could say the outward energy of your skin, okay? So you can also see that here with Libra. When the South Node was transiting Libra last year, I noticed that I started to have, this doesn't have anything to do with this is a whole different thing, but I noticed that I started to have more blemishes on my body from wounds, like old past wounds and stuff, especially mosquito bites. And so because I was like scratching the bites and stuff like that, it's left a lot of like blemishes and stuff on my skin and things like that. So that is definitely skin and things like that have to do with Venusian things with Libra. Okay, illnesses that you can see or diseases that you can also see with here is kidney afflictions, anything that has to do with the spine, and once again also skin issues as well. And this doesn't have to be blemishes and things. This can just be like overall general skin issues that you deal with and things. So that's also something that can happen here. Now, this also has to do with liquid processes of the body. So the things, now, I want to say this because Pluto, Scorpio energy, Platonic energy, and specifically Pluto's or Scorpio energy has to do with like liquid things coming out the body, which is blood and feces and all that kind of stuff, things that you like, you know, Mars energy is like pushing out of your body. But Venus also has to do with a liquid process of your body. I would even say because Virgo, which is the sign before Libra, has to do with purification. Libra is the reimbalancing of that energy. So when you're detoxing your body, Virgo, Libra comes back in and kind of resets. Virgo does this too, like resetting the body, but this Venusian energy brings in that, not necessarily the energy and vitality, but it just gives the the body, I guess, this energetic reset here with Venusian energy. Because it's a beauty energy. There's a beauty that comes with, you know, Venusian energy. Just a very natural beauty that comes with Venusian energy here. You can also see the nervous system exhaustion of some kind to a degree. You can also see as well here with the food, you can see berries, you can see wheat, you can see spices, flowers, you have goldenrod, violet, and trees, you can see vines. There's also more, I would say, a couple of more things that I would say, a couple more things that I would say about this particular energy is that it definitely has to do, when I talked about a little bit balance, which I'll touch on that right now. Okay, I know we talk about the scales when it comes to Libra energy, like balancing the scales and things like that, but everything doesn't necessarily have to be perfectly balanced. But you don't want to be weighing off extremes, okay? Like, if the scale is like this, then it's like it needs to come maybe into like, you know, something here, but not too off scaled and not too off balance and things like that. So I think when we talk about just root work overall, or we talk about, you know, just holistic astrology in the sense, it is finding balance within your day-to-day routines, how you're taking care of not only your internal body, which is Virgo, but your outward physical body as well. Now, I know we talk about Aries, which is the opposite end of Libra, the energy of talking about the body and the vessel and things. But if we look on the opposite end of that, of Aries, it's Libra. And so we're talking about how we're beautifying the body. You know, I know people sometimes are like, it's not about how you look, and it's not about how you, and to a degree, it's not all about that. But when you do look good, you do feel good. When you're taking care of your vessel, when you're taking care of yourself, inwardly and outwardly, you do feel better about yourself. That's why, for example, when you go and get your hair done, maybe when it hasn't been done in a while, and you looking at yourself and you're like, oh shit, you know, it kind of boosts you, it boosts your energy up, you know, a little bit and things like that. So taking care of the physical vessel is also something that this Librian energy represents. All right, so that's a little bit, like I said, I don't want to go too deep into it. I just wanted to give kind of like a tidbit. We're going to get deeper into root work or holistic astrology in the future, but other than that, we're going to go ahead and move on to Scorpio energy. But y'all already know what it is. Like I said, readings below. By this time, Venus retrograde, while I'm recording this, also is available to view for that video, and also extended. Downloadable PDFs are also down there as well. And yeah, other than that, I'll see you on the next video. You already know what it is. It's a rainy storm, checking in, checking out. Personal readings are also available without a doubt. Deuces.